that's not even. That's okay. It's YouTube. Hello, one viewer. We're gonna... I should put a wig cap on. That's what I should do. That would be logical. Hello, Kawaii Bloom. I need to set chat to live. There we go. Hello, Lunar Eclipse. No, I know, YouTube. Oh, hi, Pumpkin Spice. Hello, Snowy Powolf. Hi, Dorian. Hi, I've never learned how to pronounce your username, but you message me on Instagram all the time. Yeah, that's a mood. I wasn't gonna live stream today, and then I am, so. First things first, we go get these eyebrows off of my face. I'm glad I'm your favorite human, but I really shouldn't be, Cookie Cat. Guacamole sounds good. I went to the gym this morning, and then I went to Taco Bell, and then I went to my mom's place of employment, and I hugged her, and then I left. Gonna wait a little bit more till more people get in here, and then I'll chuck my live stream ground rules in. That Pumpkin Spice and the one I never learned how to pronounce their username know very well. I have dead skin on my lips. Okay, this is gonna be weird, especially because I'm doing this on a live stream, but sometimes I brush my lips and it gets all the dead skin off. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know what you're saying, you two. I'm gonna assume it's just to my face in general, which I understand. Okay. I need to prime my face. What's happening in the chat? What happened? Everyone gets 28 stab wounds, my guy. I just posted a Detroit video. Yes, I know what a toothbrush is for. I did explain that sometimes if you brush your lips, it gets all the dead skin off. If you would have listened to the thing that I said. It's about four people left. Everyone left. Ah. Ooh, that was too much. Oh well. That's just what's going on my face right now. This would probably be a lot easier and better if I didn't have acne. This is a really bad angle, but also this is the setup I have going on. I have a box that's got all my ties in it on top of a tissue box and then my tripod. So if it looks nasty, which it does, you guys should not expect any better from me. I post 2 times a year, and it's not even good quality content. Gravity Falls will happen when Gravity Falls happens. I have a Gravity Falls video that is queued up, but I haven't posted it yet just because I haven't felt like it. Sometimes it just be like that. Why do I still have this? I don't have any foundation left. Yes, I do. I absolutely still have foundation left. But it's gonna scrape my skin. Oh, I'll throw it away. My puppy is here. Before I get all this foundation on my face, I'm gonna lift her. Look at this big dog. You can't really see her. No, I cannot do Full Metal Alchemist as I've never seen it and don't plan on seeing it. Too much beauty on your freckle. Bull crafting face. Oh, no. I need chapstick! All this weather switching has got my body jacked up. Hello, can I have focus, please? Y'all don't even... This is my makeup cabinet, right? Which I also have 2 drawers down here full of makeup. This right here, that's just lipstick. So... I've only watched like 2 anime. And those are, well, I've watched more than 2 anime. I started Soul Eater, didn't care for it. Started Kill la Kill, not sure how I feel about it. I watched season 1 of Black Butler, season 1 of Attack on Titan, finished Charlotte. And I've seen a lot of Hetalia, but I don't know anything about it. Yeah, that's basically the ground rules. Nah, yeah, I do have a lot of makeup, but the thing is, I didn't put any on my face the correct way. The thing is, I use a lot of it for like one specific cosplay, like the pink lipstick I have in here. I bought it. It's only for my Rose Quartz cosplay. I don't use it in daily life. I don't use it for any other cosplay. I use it just for my Rose Quartz cosplay, and that's how a lot of my makeup is. Like I have this foundation over here is just for my Joker cosplay. I have not heard of that anime. The thing is, I don't like a lot of anime because, like, the art style, for one, like, some anime art styles are really pretty, but some of them I just cannot for the life of me get behind. I much prefer the Western art style. Like, a lot of people think that the Steven Universe art style is ugly, but, like, I love the Steven Universe art style. It, like, the color palette, like, I'm in an art school right now, and I took color theory last semester. I think the color palette for Steven Universe is literally one of the prettiest color palettes I've ever seen. The Gravity Falls art style is, in some places, like, it's decent. It's nothing, like, special. It's just a Western cartoon. But some of the scenes in it are really, really pretty. Like, the entirety of Weirdmageddon, the backdrops for it are absolutely beautiful. What was the one that I tried to get into, but I hated the art style? God, I assume most of you know what Big Mouth is. Please don't just start calling me woman. That makes me very uncomfortable. But I really wanted to watch Big Mouth because it's a lot of people use the audios for it on TikTok. And it also has John Mulaney in it, which I would die for John Mulaney, no hesitation. But the art style is so gross looking. It's literally the nastiest. It's not the nastiest. Cartoon Network has some bad art styles. If you look at, there was this era where they were going through some experimental art styles. And that was probably right before, like, Clarence and Uncle Grandpa came out, which their art styles aren't great, but they're traditional Western art styles, so I can't complain too much. But it was like right before that when like Destroy, Build, Destroy, and all that stuff, they were trying these experimental art styles, and it was nasty. It was bad. And I just couldn't watch these shows. Even if they're like good stories, I cannot do that to myself. It's a show that I don't know if it's still airing on Cartoon Network, but it was about this boy named Clarence and his friends and their adventures or whatever. Um, I never watched it. Uh, you better send me. I don't think you don't have social media, do you? I want to see your Dipper cosplay someday though, because that's just how I am. I could go on and on forever about like art stuff in TV shows or whatever. Um, One thing I really like about, and I will fight people on this till my dying breath. A lot of people went on. I post a lot of Gravity Falls to my YouTube, so you must be new here. Um, a lot of people talked about the Adventure Time art style and how it was like the anatomy on it bothered them because, you know, I feel they're basically every character is just a tube. Like their arms don't have clear joints where their elbows are, their arms just kind of curve, and how it was just, you know, the face, it was just two dots for the eyes and then a line mouth, and they didn't do noses for the most part. And a lot of people complained about the art style. But what I love is that they can do so many different you know how in a lot of, not necessarily, well, some animes do it, but a lot of, yes, I do, and I love Billie Eilish. A lot of Western cartoons will do it to where like a character only has one outfit. So like Dipper always wears his orange shirt, blue vest, pants. Mabel actually changes outfits, but Stan always wears, you know, the same few outfits. Ford always wears like the same outfit. In Steven Universe, all the characters wear the same outfits. But in Adventure Time, Princess Bubbling is like the most prominent example of this, where she would have a different hairstyle in different episodes. She would wear different outfits, and her silhouette would completely change. And a silhouette is where you take the character and you fill everything with black, to where you can't see any of the details of the character, but you can still make out who it is. They made it so good with the character design because you can tell, you know, it's Princess Bubblegum. Princess Bubbling? I said bubbling because I'm gay. Princess Bubblegum, you can tell who she is just by looking at her, no matter what outfit or what hairstyle she's in. They did the same with Marceline. She changes a lot throughout the show. And that's one thing I really, really liked about it, even though I never got to finish it. I want to, but I'm right now in the middle of Gotham and Umbrella Academy and Kill la Kill and school. I'm in the middle of school, so that's a thing. I'm also getting a job at my friend's dad's train store. I do. Okay, I have a lot of unpopular opinions about Rick and Morty because I really, really like the show, but I absolutely cannot stand the fandom. There is one YouTube cosplayer community called No Laughing Otter Cosplay, and if you go to my YouTube profile, they're on my like friends list. They do really, really good live action Rick and Morty like cosplay things, and they are the nicest people you will ever meet. If you go to their channel, go to like a random video, go to like their oldest video, hop in the comments and be like, hey, Danny sent me and says hi, because they're my grandparents and I love them. They recently got married and they're just so sweet and they're so good and they put a lot of love into what they do. And they aren't elitist assholes like most Rick and Morty cosplayers. Which I'll go ahead and say it. I'll be salty about it all I want. But like, because some cosplay communities, and a lot of them recently, especially in the Marvel fandom recently, people will just be complete assholes to other cosplayers and I can't stand it. Or they'll like gatekeep and be like, oh, well, you're only a fan if this, or you can only watch this show if that, and that's some grade ABS. Oh, sorry if my cussing bothers you. I'll try not to say anything worse than like hell or ass, but I can't guarantee anything of the sort. I am a college student. Now that we've got a good number of people in here, I'm just going to reiterate what uh, what's her new username? Emerald said, is that the ground rules are basically don't be an asshole to anyone, don't say anything rude. If you think that you might hurt someone's feelings, don't do it. If you do hurt someone's feelings, apologize and move on. You get one warning before I block you from the chat. Don't be racist, sexist. Don't hate on anyone because of their religion. I myself am Christian, but all religions are welcome here. I really don't care. Transphobic, don't do that. If you make someone uncomfortable, say you're sorry, move on. This is not a place for negativity. We're not going to spout negativity in my chat. This is not a thing we're going to do. Especially like directed at certain people. We're not starting drama on this channel. In general, this is just a place to have fun and for you guys to keep me company while I procrastinate through my entire life. I need blush. That's what I need. You guys are like fully allowed to like bully me as long as I know that you're joking. Like if I can't tell that you're joking, you know, but you guys are fully allowed to like call me greasy and call me out if my makeup looks jank. And please do call me out if my makeup looks jank. Because I've been doing the same thing since the 8th grade. That's how we are. Why did I put blush on my forehead? This is what I'm talking about. I shouldn't put a highlight on if I'm just gonna cover myself with blood. There's really no point. Okay. So I'm gonna wear, it's a white dress, I'm gonna cover it in blood. And I'm gonna have a blonde wig on, so I need to do blonde eyebrows. But I don't know what shade of brown to do. Because normally I do a light reddish brown whenever I do like Heather Chandler or Harley Quinn. But I have this thing where I like to do my eyebrows super dark. Yes, please, please, please. That's one thing I forgot. Please put trigger warnings if you're going to talk about anything that's like super heavy. If you're going to mention it, please also don't bog down the chat with that stuff. But we believe in trigger warnings on this channel because one time in my class in high school, the teacher showed something and didn't give us a trigger warning, and I almost had a breakdown in class. So we full-heartedly believe in trigger warnings on this channel. Also, I have an Instagram, a Twitter. What else do I have? I have a Tumblr, but I don't use it, so don't look for me on Tumblr. I have a TikTok. New video, hopefully, will be the one I'm prepping for right now. But I don't know if I'll post it. Depends on how I feel about it afterwards. Eyebrows. I was doing eyebrows. I have ADHD, so when I get sidetracked, I need, specifically Emerald. I'm Emerald and putting you in charge of keeping me off of my ADHD. If I stop doing makeup for more than 2 minutes, call me out, please. Because this has to be done today. My dog's just laying in the hallway being an absolute cutie. But she's probably just waiting for a cat. Oh my god, we've been in here for almost 20 minutes and I've done my foundation. Hi, John. Okay. This is the palette I'm using, which does not look as dark as it actually is. Like, this is a very dark brown, but it only looks medium brown. So I'm going to try a medium brown. And if it doesn't show up on my eyebrows, I don't know what we're going to do. Suffer, I guess. Nope, I need something darker than that. There we go. That's decent. That's a decent shade. Okay, so I don't know, because my audience is very different than most people. But I'm going to assume, since you guys are on YouTube, you know who James Charles is. In 2016, James Charles used to do his eyebrows where they were just blocks, just black squares on his head. And at some point, I realized that that's how I do my eyebrows. I do them black and super thick, like I'm trying to be Cara Delevingne, but I obviously could never be Cara Delevingne. But now I've been labeled the edgy kid at my school. Bless up. I have like minor OCD tendencies, but not like to the point where I can be diagnosed with OCD. And I don't mean it in like the fact of like, oh, well, if that's not stacked properly, then I'm gonna be uncomfortable, or like, oh, well, if my room's not organized, then I'm gonna be upset. Like, my room is very, very messy. I'm OCD in the fact that I do this thing when I'm driving. This is gonna sound so dumb, where I'll only breathe in when I'm passing grass and only breathe out when I'm passing pavement. And I have to remind myself that that's not a normal human thing to do. Or when I'm watching movies, like I'll breathe in when one character's on screen and breathe out when the next character's on screen. So I'll be holding my breath for like 5 minutes waiting for the same character to appear on screen so I can breathe out. And it sucks. I also do that thing where when I'm walking, um, I don't like to step on cracks, but if I do step on a crack with my left foot, I also have to step on a crack with my right foot. Um, and then I have to step over a crack with my left foot, and then I have to step over a crack with my right foot. And so on and so forth. If I accidentally step over a crack with my left foot twice, then the next time I step over a crack, it has to be with my right foot, and the next one with my right foot. Thank you, I'm not crazy, okay? I hate that other people do this because it's dumb, and it's like, it's not where you can be like, oh, sorry, I have OCD, I have an excuse. It's like, no, I'm just dumb, and that's my excuse. And it's like, okay, do you guys ever do that thing? Since you know what I'm saying, where you're walking, right? I'm gonna have to switch the camera around. Where you're walking, and what do you mean rotate the device? Where you're doing like walking, and you go, like you have to, like you step, and then you meet it up, and then you do that again to make your steps even. And someone's walking with you, and they're like, "What did you just do?" It's like, sorry, my steps weren't even, and they're like, "What are you saying to me? What are the words you're speaking out of your human mouth?" Like, I know people with actual OCD have actual problems because I have a friend that has diagnosed OCD. But it's like not being diagnosed with something and being almost there is wild. Thank you. I think she's very cute. I also think she's a butt because I live with her. Let's do shimmer. Why can't we have shimmery eyeshadow? Oh, because it's not pigmented. That's why. Actually, because it's Alice in Wonderland based, should I do blue as a callback? No! You guys can't see anything that's happening when I go down here, but if I go down, I'm grabbing makeup, I promise. As if I'm doing anything shady. So I'm going to try using these two palettes, if I could grab them. The NYX Ultimate palette for my blues, and the Morphe palette for these shades. I think I'm going to use the gold in here because my gold in my Revolution palette isn't as pigmented as I would like it to be. Oh yeah, I hate drawing eyes. Like, eyes are the only thing I can draw well, but I can never get them even. Catherine, we're talking about minor OCD tendencies, and also makeup, because I'm trying very hard to be good at makeup, but I'm not. Which is okay, because I don't have to be good at everything. I just have to be okay at anything. That's alright. You'll be able to see it on camera, but I know it's there. Aw. I have two inside cats. One is 8, one is... Oh, wow, she just turned 7. And then I used to have 2 outside cats, but one of them went missing. So now I have 1 outside cat, and we're looking for the other one. They're both 1 or under. And then Andy, who's chilling on the floor. My puppy. She's gonna be 2 in June, and I'm already planning her birthday party. What's my favorite spot? I freak out and try to force them out of the spot. I don't try to force people out of my spot, but I do like to sit in certain spots. I have a fear called agoraphobia, which is where I don't like doors being to my back. I don't like having open space to my back. This is okay because this is my house. I know what's going on in my house. But if I'm in a restaurant, I refuse to sit with my back to the door. I actually had a teacher who decided that it would be a great idea to have me sitting not only with someone sitting behind me, which was a hell, but also with my back to the door. And I said, "No, you're going to move me." And she said, "What?" And I said, "You're going to move me from this seat. I'm going to scream." And she did. Cosplay, but I don't know how. Just like look at a character, look at the things that they're wearing, get those, put that on your body. Aw, puppies. Honestly, my first cosplay was, and I'm not gonna count the times I would like dress up for Halloween or like for we have a thing called the Superman celebration in my town. So a lot of cosplayers come here in like DC stuff. Whenever I was like really little, my mom dressed me up as Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna count that. I don't think that counts because I was 4 when this happened. But my first actual cosplay where I was intending on cosplaying was of Sherlock from the BBC show. But as a girl, because I didn't know how to crossplay yet. And so I just bought the purple shirt, I bought a skirt, curled my hair. I didn't even have a wig at that point. I just curled my hair because it was the same color as his. And then I did my makeup, and then I went to a convention, and that's how that happened. I love Harley. I've done multiple cosplays of her. And I had a homemade one, and then I have one that I got the clothes from Hot Topic, and then I had a dress I bought from Hot Topic, and now finally I have one that's a corset with some like tulle skirt, and it's got like the clown like ring around the neck and the sleevey things. Um, and it's more based on the Heath Ledger version of the Joker. But obviously, if he had a Harley. So that's what that is. And I did that when I went to go see Rocky Horror last year. Rude. Will be saying it. But... Oh, yeah, we don't do sexual stuff on this channel. Because most of my viewers are literally under 12 years old. Okay, bye. If you have Twitter or Instagram, you should message me showing me your Harley Quinn cosplay. Because there are like very few things where I would die to see people's cosplays, and Harley Quinn is one of them. I absolutely love every single Harley Quinn cosplayer and would die for them. I need white. Do I have white eyeshadow? I know I do, so I don't know why I'm asking you, as if you would know. Oof. Oh, that's cool. I'm doing a photo shoot in a hot minute. It's been a good while. I need to because I just post selfies to my Instagram, which is not great, I'm gonna say. Can I get... it has black on it. Hey guys, cosplay advice. Clean your brushes. Do as I say, not as I do. Can I get more pigment under my eye, please? We have to redo all of my eye makeup later because I've got to smudge this for the opening scene. Hot take, I just do the scenes where my makeup's not messed up first. That'd be smart. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna wear. Which is why I did a live stream so I could get help. I love mustard yellow. I used to hate yellow. It was like my least favorite color. But then I bought a shirt that was mustard yellow, and I went, this is a good color for me. I'm a Libra. Fall colors look good on me. Y'all ready to see me scream about eyeliner for about 10 minutes? That's not the right one. That's the right one. Should I do a wing? Because I have, like, downturned doe eyes. So normally I do a wing to lift my eyes up a little bit. So, like, as a concept, Alice in Wonderland, but she's a hitman. She was undercover at a party. Would she have winged eyeliner? Vote in the chat. Come here. Oh, Andy Candy. Fat dog. Come here. I love you. Okay. She said, I don't want to be on camera, man. Big oof. I went to go get sushi with my grandma and my mom. They had never had sushi before. My grandma, she's a 77-year-old woman. She sits across from me and she points at my platter, and I have this big wad about that big of wasabi paste, which is spicier and more concentrated than wasabi sauce. She says, hey, is that wasabi? And I said, yes, Grandma, that's wasabi. This 4'11", 77-year-old woman reaches across the table, scoops up the entire ball of wasabi, puts it in her mouth and goes, yeah, that's kind of spicy. Okay, thank you for your votes. Big mood. I used to hate pink because I was that kid that was like, I'm not like other girls. I don't like pink because it's too girly, and I'm not girly. I'm not like other girls. I was like that kind of kid. But then I was like, hey, that entire mindset is BS. So I stopped, and now I wear pastel pink. To give you a visual of my grandma, she comes up to here on me, right? She's got completely white hair that she puts blue and purple streaks in, right? She has her eyeliner tattooed on. She's the nicest woman you'll ever meet. One time I forgot to bring some snacks to her house and I was staying the night, so she baked me brownies and made me a full gallon of sweet tea. Because I mentioned being hungry, so she did that. And I recently found out, as of last year, I found out that she had gotten into multiple bar fights when she was younger. So if you ever want to know who the most BA woman is, it's my grandma. I'm gonna start with my left eye, actually, because I always end up getting my left eye right, and then I screw up my right eye. And now my favorite color is blue. That's a good song. I love K-Flay. I say as if I know more than one K-Flay song. Can I... Listen, if I couldn't be straight, at least my eyeliner can. Please. At God, please. Well, that's real nasty. Oh. Bless. What's up? I actually, are any of you Steven Universe fans? Because I don't post it on here, so I don't know how many of you actually know Steven Universe. I gotta switch brushes. I actually have a skinnier eyeliner, and so I guess I'm gonna have to use that. Oh, bye. Have fun. Mood. But I'm on the Steven Universe amino, and dang it. Sometimes I design OCs for people for free. I don't make them pay for it. They can if they want to, but I design OCs for people on the app. So if you like Steven Universe and you would like a Steven Universe OC, download the Amino app and look for Danny. My profile picture is me in a rose quartz cosplay. That looks decent. That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Oh, dang, I forgot. It is. I could go on for hours about why I love Steven Universe. Especially Change Your Mind. That was a great episode. So many people had so many negative things to say about it, but like, I loved it. I tried to be into creepypastas once, and then I didn't. People started saying really sexual things about Slender Man, and I said, no thanks! I want out. Big mood. What's about? I'm scared. That's not even at all, but it's okay. I need a new e.l.f. pen, but I don't think they make them anymore, which sucks! It's a really good show. I love it. I like Five Nights at Freddy's, but I also have a lot of problems with it. And I don't mean like the fandom, I mean like Scott Cawthon, I have an issue with. Because, like, I get that if you hit gold, you want to keep mining it, but like, 6 FNAF games is a lot. And I was coming out with 3 more games, a few more books, and a movie, probably a board game. I feel like if he tapped into a different storyline, he could still go with the same franchise. But he's beating the same storyline over and over and over again. Like, he's creating questions so that he can, like, answer them and then creating more questions to answer when he could just, like, wrap it up and then make something new, make something exciting, and make just as much money off of it. You know? Like, I love FNAF, I love the storyline, I love the games, but it's like Supernatural, where they're on their 15th season and it needs to die. I love Supernatural. I love Dean Winchester, I love Sam Winchester, I would die for Castiel. But like, it's too much and you need to know when to stop. You know, it's like art when you like just keep painting, eventually it's too much. You need to know when to stop. And that applies to FNAF as well. I think I feel the worst for MatPat just because, like, he's dying. Like, he's trying so hard to make new theories. But if you watch his newest video, this man wants to die. Right, yeah. It's like if his main goal was to make money, he's made enough. If his main goal was to tell a story, he said that story was over a long time ago. So, like, why is he still making FNAF content? One thing I really admire about Alex Hirsch is that everyone wanted a season 3 of Gravity Falls. Everyone wanted a movie. Everyone wanted this or that and the other. Everyone wanted it to continue, but Alex didn't. He knew that the story that he told had come to an end. There's a lot of open end where, maybe they come back for another summer or whatever, but he didn't cash in on that. And I really, really admire it. Like, he knew that the story he had originally intended to tell was over, and he knew when to stop. And I am so grateful for that, because he could have just kept beating it. He knew he was making a franchise. He knew people loved it and that, it was really, really popular. But he knew when to stop. And that's when people were saying, well, I want another season of Gravity Falls, or the next show he makes should be tied into Gravity Falls. It's like, no. He knew what he was doing, and Gravity Falls is over. As much as I love the show, it's over. Like, that's it. We have fan fiction, we have cosplay, we have CMVs, we have everything we want to make more of the universe. We don't need Alex to do it for us, you know? Because then you get stuff like BBC Sherlock, where John randomly cheats on his wife for no reason. There's a new sister for no reason. Like, you start running out of ideas, and I didn't want to see that happen to Gravity Falls. I know, I got your message, I just didn't click on it because I'm live streaming. Streaming. I'm glad y'all agree with me and are listening to my ranting, even though most people left. Big mood. I haven't played Uno in years. Hi, Andy. Hi, pretty puppy. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing little shorts about other days that happened in the summer. Like, little 10-minute snippets. I wouldn't mind that. But I think another full season or a movie would just be beating it to death unnecessarily. Oof. I am technically an only child. I'm adopted, so I was raised an only child. I have more siblings than I have met. I don't even know how many siblings I have. I know how many I have on my biological egg giver side, but I don't know how many I have on my sperm donor side. And I honestly don't want to find out. I don't care. If they wanted to find me, that's cool. They can search me up all they want. I am not gonna go looking for it. Let me fix my nasty lips. I almost got my lipstick first try. I only had to fix it a little bit. I don't speak Russian. I don't know what that means. I wish Cobra was here. She could translate for me. Does anyone know Russian, or can someone stick that in Google Translate? Thanks. So I need more blush. I know a little bit of German. I don't speak Russian. Ich bin immer so müde. I am always so tired. Cool. Is it a lot of makeup? Yes. Is that necessary for it to show up on camera? Absolutely. Big appreciate, Riley G. Okay. Earrings need to happen. Where's my other one? There it is. Oh, you guys haven't seen my tattoo yet. I don't know if any of you guys keep up with me or even care, but I got a tattoo last week. It is the Celtic symbol for family and the Holy Trinity. It's also Nordic for something. I wish this earring would get in my ear. Please, thank you. Is it raining out? I have to go outside later. Okay, I don't know what that was. It wasn't rain, but it sounded like it. Can I get focus, please? Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna find my fake blood. Thank you. I'm gonna find my fake blood. I'm gonna spray blood preferably because the other stuff looks nasty as heck. There it is. We're gonna get my dress. We're gonna hang it up outside. We're gonna spritz it with some blood. I gotta put my dog up. I gotta write some prop stuff. I probably need to call my friend. So that's the plan. First things first, blood in pocket. Puppy, come on, come in the living room. Andy, Bo Bandy, Banana Fan, Fo Fandy, me, my, Mo Mandy, say. I know this is like A+ cinematography. I don't know what any of that was. I don't know what you just sent in the chat. We moved all my cosplay stuff out of my studio into my room. When I say my room is messy, I mean, this is just what my dog's bed looks like. Her bed is in the kennel. She actually sleeps on my bed now, but because she's a good girl and doesn't try to jump off the bed. Okay. Here's this. This is very thin, so it's probably gonna bleed. Haha. Bleed. It's probably the color's gonna go everywhere, but you know, it's my fault for procrastinating on literally everything. I've had an entire month to do this, and I did not. What do I need? Should be it. Shoes. I need shoes for my little feet. Last time I bloodied myself was for the Halloween video. And that felt gross nasty. If you've never sprayed fake blood on yourself, I don't recommend. It doesn't feel great. Okay. So what we're gonna do is set the camera down. I'm gonna stick this up on the hook. Great. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right now. It goes sort of off the shoulder, and then this is the blood that I'm using. It's Spirit Halloween Spray Blood. It looks really gross when you first spray it, but it actually comes off really nice. It's very dark. Oh no. That's what it looks like when you first spray it. But it darkens up and it looks very dried blood. There we go. Let's get around the nasty mud. Nasty mud. We gotta get the back. Let's get some close sweaters. Hopefully that'll drip a little bit. There we go. We need to get this bottom a little nastier. And then just hope that it doesn't come off on the floor in the house. I want it to thoroughly look like I massacred some people. This is that thing where I need to know when to stop, but I'm very bad at that. I just don't want any big patches of white, you know? That should be good. I'm gonna let that dry a bit. And I just stepped in a whole bunch of water. So that's fun. That's the front of it. How that's looking. I'm gonna spray some on my face later. But I'm gonna get... I know, pretty boy. Where'd I put the cap? It's over here, isn't it? Yep. Let me show you. That's Jasper. Hi, you good boy. Hi, you good boy. And Andy is very angry that I left her in the house. Are you mad at me, puppy? Focus. Thank you. Are you mad at me, puppy? Are you angry? Angry but beautiful. Angry but beautiful. Yes. Yes, she is. Okay. So I want something that's femme fatale, but not super revealing in the way that modern media likes to do. But the problem is, I wear mostly sweatpants. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I want something that says, I look attractive, but I'm gonna murder you, and I'm not gonna seduce you first. So we gotta find that. Gonna come in here to my closet. Okay, bye. I've got some dresses and skirts, but I don't necessarily want to do that. That's where all my sweatpants went. Hot diggity. Those are jammies. What are those doing in here? Jammy pants. Not a sweater. I don't want to do a sweater. Those are all dresses. Andy, I know, pup. He's very mad at me right now. Here's another dress. A jumpsuit. I have a jumpsuit. Jumpsuit, cover me. Oh, there's my Bill sweater. Hi. It fell off of its hanger. I have a Japanese school uniform. Ooh, there's a blue button up. I like that. I like this. Maybe I can tie it up like a crop top. Black jeans. I like that very much. Now I just gotta find my jeans. Ugh. Look at this big pile of wigs because I don't have room in my wig drawer anymore. I need to move them all. Andy, I know you're mad at me, but can you stop being mad at me for like 2 seconds? Where are all my black jeans? That'll work. Do those fit me? I thought I got rid of all the pants that don't fit me, so they have to, but... Are these from Charlotte Russe? No, they're not. I don't know. I guess we're gonna hope. I guess we are gonna hope. Okay. I want to show you guys my tattoo before I log off. Because that's the thing I gotta do is get changed, which I'm not doing on camera. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. This is it. I need to clean it and lotion it. It's still healing. You can tell where the scabbing was. And still kind of is. But it healed really nicely. So that's that. It itches very much. V-itchy. That's how tattoos is, I guess. I need to grab my wig. I gotta show you guys my wig drawer. It's gross nasty. So, you walk into my studio, which is also a guest room. But mostly it's a studio. So there are all those wigs. It's like Joker. That's just yarn for doll making. That's gonna be lapis. I think Harley's in there somewhere. And you come down here. That's a wig. And you open this drawer, and it's chock full of wigs. This is the one I need. I'm also going to use that one as a prop. This is the one I need. I also need this one. But you think all of this is all my wigs, right? Nope. I've got even more. I get most of my wigs from Amazon. Because I'm cheap and don't like spending money. I don't like spending more than $35 on a wig. But sometimes I spoil myself and go to Arta. Even though most of their wigs come very frizzy. You gotta like wet them down and get them to stick. But they don't come styled. No wig I've ever got comes styled. I cannot style wigs, and that's why Bill looks the way that he does. Most people cosplay Bill with a very, like, you know, professional hairstyle, or like with the shaved sides and the, like, he's got normal people hair, whereas my Bill has very long, shaggy, looks like he's on drugs hair. And that's not originally the look I was going for, but I didn't know how to style wigs, so that's how he was. And then I bought a new wig for him, and I could have styled it, but I went, no, I already cosplay Bill like he's a drug addict. I should just go with it. So that's what I did. And it sucks because I'm cosplaying Taco and Jotun Loki for my next convention, and Jotun Loki is gonna need a lot of styling because I'm gonna do some like elven sort of braiding back, and then a big braid coming over the side, and I'm gonna stick little gold accents through the wig. I've never done that before. I can barely braid normally. That's like Harley's makeup, so no need to be neat. Big mood. That's a big mood. But yeah. So I'm gonna go so I can get changed and get my camera set up. I need to clear off my SD card. I need to make some props. I need to call my friend. But thank you for joining me and for being nice and listening to me ramble.